Okay, now I've been talking about a growth hormone product or growth hormone focused triggering product on the Facebook users group. And a lot of people speculated, what could that be? And they look at my background, and some of them have had some pretty good ideas. But let me just briefly review. So if you read the research, Jaquish 2016, that was where we determined stabilization firing. We showed basically a new principle of human physiology. Stabilization firing in rapid succession can upregulate growth hormone. That plus load will yield even more growth hormone. So since when we're using X3, like let's say I'm doing a curl, what I'm holding here is probably a weight I would never be able to unrack because I would never be able to get it through the weaker range of motion. So we're tricking our bodies into lifting heavier in the stronger range of motion than we ever otherwise would. And even when I'm doing a curl, which is a single joint movement, there's stabilization firing going through here, even in my neck, and that is upregulating growth hormone. Now, the primary intervention that we looked at in that study was instability. So easy to measure instability, and when somebody's unstable, whether it's on a balance board or a vibration platform, it's pretty uniform. So we have less variables to look at there. So how would we get a greater growth hormone effect with X3 than we're already getting? So what we want is like a 1 + 1 = 10, like maximum instability without tipping over, and also be able to load the body in the way we do. So I'm going to show you how we pulled it off. So we worked with the best vibration company in the world. This is made in America. VibePlate makes this. So they make an incredible product. All their products are absolutely incredible. Now, this is a special vibration platform that adapts to the X3. So the ground plate drops right in here, fits perfectly. This is trenched, so you can put the band you're going to use right in the trench. And then this right here is a switch, which is pressure. And I helped them design this VibePlate so that we could have a pressure-sensitive switch on this device. So it turns on when you step on it. And it's really important because any other vibration product, you can put the ground plate on. The ground plate's going to wander off after you turn it on, because it'll vibrate right off the surface, because you can't control the thing. You have no way to turn it on once you're hanging onto the bar. So let's say we're going to do a curl. Get in a position to do it, and it doesn't turn on until I step on it. So I step on the platform. You can see by just a little bit of tension on the band, you can see the band vibrating. Now I can get in a position and do that curl. So my whole body is put in a situation of a greater level of instability, thereby more growth hormone effect. Not my day to do that, so as soon as I step off, it turns off. Okay, some detail. I know there's going to be a lot of questions, and I want everybody to understand the story of why we did what we did. So we partnered with VibePlate on this because, like I said, they make the best product, but they make everything. They make all their products in Nebraska in the United States, and for home use, the products have a lifetime warranty. So it tells you something about the company if they're willing to do that. The products have been fantastic. I've been using their products for years. Even though I was chief science officer of the largest vibration company in the world, I always like their product. It just delivers. It's fantastic. Never had a complaint. Never had anybody say like, well, you know, I don't particularly like this one. They make a super high quality product, like military grade kind of steel. It's made of steel, by the way, not the feet, because you want to dampen some of the vibration that goes into the floor. Something to keep in mind where you put it. Concrete floors are better. You'll probably use it in your garage at home. Now, some other things. This device is specially fixed and calibrated at 30 Hertz. So the reason we did that is the most positive research is at 30 Hertz. So one of the things that people do with vibration platforms, because they don't know what they're doing and they haven't read any of the research, is they see a dial and they turn it. Now, the calibration of the dial is questionable to begin with. And then they want to turn it all the way because they think if medium or low or 30 Hertz is good, then 60 must be better. Well, the problem is muscles don't go into reflexive firing beyond 30-ish Hertz, like 30 has the most research. So what happens is the muscles go into tetanus. They just lock up. So you know what tetanus means, like you lock your jaw when you have that dysfunction. So the vibration actually does nothing beyond 30 Hertz for most individuals. So we have this one specially made so you can't screw with that and screw up your workout, which people are doing all over the world with these different products. So very high quality, fantastic, great experience. It feels fantastic. One thing that you'll notice is there's a serotonin release, which makes you feel fantastic after you use it. You feel even better than you normally do with your X3 workout. Questions about G-forces. So I won't mention the company that started using that term, but basically what they did was they take the acceleration of the plate and say because of the rate it's coming at you, that is, they use mathematics to factor how that's sort of amplifying your body weight because of the rate at which it's hitting you. Well, the problem with that argument is that would have to affect your whole body, and the vibration it's perceptible, like you feel it for sure, but your tendons, your ligaments, your reflexes, I mean, it's the whole point of the GHAccelerator, that's the name of the product. The whole point is to trigger reflexes. Well, reflexes decelerate you. So your body never manifests these G forces. So like saying in any company that is talking about G forces, they're just selling it's a fraudulent way to sell because they're trying to make a bone density argument or something that all these G forces are going to really do you a favor. Total BS. That would be like putting a blinking light on your treadmill and then telling the person who's running on the treadmill you're running at the speed of light because the light is hitting you at the speed of light. Totally stupid. So don't pay any attention to that kind of stuff. It's just complete crap. So I hope you can check this out. If you ask a bunch of questions and we get some of the same questions over and over again, we're going to do some more instructional videos and I'll show you how to apply the GHAccelerator to your X3 workout. It is absolutely fantastic. I've been testing it for a couple weeks now. It's going to be under $1,400. It'll be on our website very soon and works with your existing X3. Just drop it into the ground plate. I also want to show you the new iPhone case. It says Beyond Weights, Beyond Cardio, x3bar.com. So that's in our rewards program for anybody who wants to kind of refer their friends to check out X3. You can earn one of these, and we have some great coffee mugs and other like promotional stuff. So you can let all your friends know why you're in such fantastic shape. If you have any questions, please find us on Facebook, find me on Instagram, and ask away. Thanks.